Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash, and I want to say Shalom to Achman Akwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. This one's titled, True Colors Are Being Revealed. All right, and this is dealing with the election. I just didn't want to put it in the title because I know if I put election or any of those different types of things, you're going to have a whole bunch of, outsiders, all right, as they would say, that are going to come in. And I just don't feel like dealing with them. I don't feel like dealing with a bunch of bug outs and fucking Trumpies and Kamala snowflakes. I don't want to deal with any of them. So I just decided to title the lesson, True Colors Being Revealed. And I know other brothers are making lessons about this as well. I know for a fact that Elder Amenata Zakba out of GMS South Carolina, he made a lesson. Now, I didn't go ahead and watch it yet. I just haven't got time to get around to it yet. But I watched some of the Apostles' lessons. But it was titled, this election's brought out a lot of demons, or something along those lines. And it's true, man. It's absolutely true. And as a matter of fact, I don't want to cut this music off, but can I go back and still have it up? I cannot. So let me just keep it playing. But I was going to go actually find that video. But as a matter of fact, you know what? Here it is. This lesson right here. Kamala Harris's defeat spawned a lot of demons. I haven't watched it. Maybe we'll go ahead and play a little bit of that here in a minute. But I wanted to go ahead and, I've been seeing a lot of things, posts that are completely just fucking wild that I would have never expected from the Democrats. True colors being revealed. These people, they've always been demons. But now that they've lost, they're saying some really demonic shit, man. So I got quite a few things. Some things from Reddit. I've got some posts that were posted by Elder Yashawamba out of GMS Dallas camp. And I do want to go ahead and look at this. So let's go ahead and start off. I am going to go ahead and start off. I want to play this video. And I'm going to actually pause this music that's in the background. I don't know how good you brothers and sisters can do it. It's more to help me, focus because it feels so weird when everything is just pure quiet. But I'm going to go ahead and play this. Lord willing, I'll be able to hear a bit of it. It's hard when I'm on here, but I want to hear just a little bit of it. Let's see. Let's go and see. I can't watch no more of that, but I'm sure there's more, but you know, it says Kamala Harris defeat spawned a lot of demons, and that's absolutely true. That is absolutely true. So, what do I want to get? I do want to get a scripture right off the bat, all right? I want to get Matthew 24:12, and that scripture reads, and this is Matthew 24. This is the prophecies, all right? We talk about it a lot, on this channel. All the brothers talk about it a lot because that's what we're supposed to do, all right, is watch and wait for prophecies. As a matter of fact, let me get... Lamentations 3 and Lamentations 3 and 6. It says, "It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord." And that's what we're doing. So we're quietly waiting, and we're hoping, all right, that, Yahweh Shai returns soon. Now let's get another one. Let's go ahead and get... This is Ecclesiasticus 39:9-1. It says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. He will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also." So, like it says, it's good, for a man to both hope and quietly wait for, the Lord, salvation. And also it also tells you, what you're going to be doing, those type of people that are actually, that actually trust in the Lord. They're going to be being occupied in prophecy, waiting and watching for prophecy. And one of those prophecies, all right, that we're about to get is Matthew 24. And that's why we touch on Matthew 24 a lot. It's because Matthew 24 deals with prophecy, all right? It starts off with, Yahweh Shai telling that his disciples that all these things that are around them are going to be destroyed. And the disciples ask, how are we going to know? What shall the signs of thy coming be, all right, and the end of the world? And he gives them a whole list, all right? But one of these lists is right here. A part of this list is right here in verse 12 that we're touching on today. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Okay, iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Now, I closed it out a little preemptively. We're going to go and look up. I want to get this in the Blue Letter Bible. So right here, Matthew 24:12, all right, and this is in the New Testament, so you're going to see it's in Greek. So we're going to go down, and we're going to look at the word iniquity, all right? You're going to see this word anomia, all right? You see G458. We're going to put that up in a background tab. There you see it. It's right there. G458. You see? No funny business. Love many shall wax cold. And this word right here goes back to the word... So this word, love of many shall wax cold, the word shall wax cold goes back to the word psycho, okay? And we're going to put that up. And that's G5594, okay? So you see that. So let's deal with iniquity. What is iniquity? So it goes back to this word anomia. We'll listen to it. All right, onomia. Bear with me, I'll grab a drink. Onomia. So, let's go down here and look at Strong's info. See, it says basically it's derivative of G459, which means illegality, violation of law, wickedness, iniquity, transgression of the law. All right, and that goes back to, it says transgression of the law. Now, anybody that actually studies their Bible is going to know whoever committeth sin transgresseth the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. But we'll read it right here. 1 John 3 and 4. It says, whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. You get a lot of these Christians that can't answer what sin is. Sin is the transgression of the law. Going back to this word anomia, it says transgression of the law. So sin, iniquity. But iniquity is deeper than just sin. Iniquity is specifically sin stacked upon sin, or, living in sin. Iniquity is great sin, okay? Outline of biblical law, the condition of without law because of ignorancy of it or because of purposely violating it, right? Whether it's iniquity is because you didn't know, like us, we were living in iniquity back in the day. We didn't necessarily know that what we were doing was wicked as far as, the Bible goes. A lot of those times we knew what we were doing wasn't necessarily good, but we didn't know it was like something that was like heinous and a sin, For example, like smoking pot, we didn't know it was a sin, but, we knew it probably wasn't like a super good thing to do as far as like how people see us, right, and getting high all the time, but we didn't know it was necessarily a sin, at least I didn't. And then there's certain things that don't even seem like wickedness at all, like eating pork, okay? When you're out in the world, that doesn't seem wicked, it's just food at the end of the day, right? But it's not food, all right, because food means it's edible, all right, and while you can eat it, doesn't mean that it's food, all right? Edible means you'll get some substance from it, and it's meant to be eaten, okay? Meant to be eaten. That is what food is, okay? You can eat plastic, all right? You're not meant to eat it. You can eat plastic, and, as in moderation, you'll probably be okay, all right? And the thing is with pork in moderation, you'd probably be okay, right? Yeah, that's what they say until you have, high blood pressure, what's another one? High cholesterol, you get those pork sweats. All right, it's just not good, man. All sorts of issues. It's too high in sodium. It's just not good for you. So in theory, and that's the thing with society. They say, oh, you can eat it without repercussion, and it's fine. But you don't see the repercussions. You're not seeing that the Most High is going to judge you for that. All right, you Jakes and you Edomites, you're not even seeing the fact that look at any pork eater and you'll see an overweight beast. All right, you will see an overweight beast. You never see, you ever heard of that term? You are what you eat. Well, look what a pig looks like, man. They're fat. All right, the baby ones are cute, but when they get older, they're not so cute, man. They're ugly. They got fat, and those pot-belly pigs, man. They don't look so good. All right, so that's what the word iniquity. All right, so iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Now we're gonna get the word shall wax cold. Okay, now as a matter of fact, before I do that, this goes back to a root word. This word anomia. It goes back to a root word. G459, and I want to see what that means. Without law, this is the same. Isn't this the same one? No, it says. So this goes back to this word, which even goes back further. But this one again means not subject to Jewish law, which Judaic or however you want to refer to it as. All right, Mosaic law is how it should really go. Not subject to Mosaic law. All right, they say Jewish. Ish means like unto, something that has certain characteristics of. We're not Jewish, we are Jews. Okay, there's a difference. We're not Jewish, we are not like unto a Jew. We are Jews. All right, we're not like unto Jews, we are Jews. It says not subject to Mosaic law. It's by implication a Gentile. They don't understand that certain one of those well, it works in this case. Not subject to the Jewish Mosaic law. No. We are subject regardless of if we're strangers in a foreign land or not. We're still subject to the law. Now, these heathens are not necessarily... They are supposed to be... they are technically subject to law, but they're not under the law. Neither are we under the law. We're under grace. But they don't get grace either, these heathens. But they are technically supposed to be keeping the law as well. It's just they're not going to. Jake is supposed to be keeping the law, all right? Because it was given to them. It wasn't given to the Edomites. Jake is supposed to be keeping the law. Now, if you want everything to be in order, Edomites should be under the law, but the law was not given to them. The law was given to us. That's why they do wickedness. we commit sin. There's a difference. When we commit sin, we are committing wickedness. When Esau commits wickedness, it's just wickedness. Now, sometimes you'll hear people refer to it as sin, but it's not technically sin, because sin is what? Transgression of the law. The law was given to who? The Israelites. Okay, so technically an Edomite cannot sin because they're not under the law. The law was never given to them. They can commit iniquity and wickedness, but it's not necessarily sin. When Jake commits wickedness, it is sin, because sin's transgressed the law, and the law was given to Jacob. All right, Israel is who the law was given to. So, wanted to correct that. And a Gentile can mean a foreigner. You have two different types of Gentiles. You have the heathen Gentiles, and then you have the Gentiles, which were Israelite foreigners scattered in, through the diaspora or throughout foreign lands. Okay, that were eating, drinking, and taking part in customs, doing the same things, and by all means being, in the land of Greek, being a Greek. All right, just like in this land, we are Americans, right? Before we came into this truth. Now we wouldn't call ourselves American, but we back in the world, we know, well, yeah, we're in America, we're American, right? But we're not American, all right? We're Israelites, okay? We just happen to be Israelites living in America. And by that, people call us American, all right? We're living here. Do you live here? Yeah, you're American then. So yeah, by technical definition, we are American, right? The brothers and sisters that live in America. But we'd never call ourselves that. We're only American as far as the fact that we happen to be living here, all right? Our culture and bloodline stems back to Israel. We are from Israel. We are Israelites. We're not Americans, okay? That's not how it works, okay? For example, a European comes over here, lives here for 20 years, no longer a European, now he's an American. Okay, but before he was a European, what type of European was he? He was Irish, okay? And he can come over here, and now he's called Irish. Oh, you're Irish, all right, but you're American. You live in America. He's not gonna. He's an American that happens to have roots from Ireland, okay? And a lot of the time, they're just gonna refer to him as an American. Oh, American, but you got an Irish accent. Or if it's really heavy, they might just call him an Irishman still, which is technically not the case. I mean, it is the case, but not according to how these people do it. They don't call themselves European. All these Edomites, they stem from Europe. But they don't call themselves American Europeans, okay? But they call, Irish Americans. The favorite one is African Americans, even though our people aren't African. That's their favorite one to use. But, anyway, Gentiles, all right? That's a whole lesson in its own. But you can see it, destitute of the Mosaic law, iniquity, destitute of law. So destitute of the law, departing from law, a violator of the law, lawless and wicked. So it's not only sin, but it's lawlessness. Okay, complete absence of the law and wickedness. Now going back to the word psycho, which means love of many shall wax cold. Shall wax cold. All right, psycho. Let's hear it. Now, they say it says suko. Now, these are all Greek words that, there's a lot of words in Greek and French that are old Middle English that, were like the progenitors of what the English language is today, especially Greek. All right, Greek is one of the biggest ones, Greek and Latin. Okay, those two are basically a lot of our words that you're going to see. If you looked up the origins of words, it's going to be either Latin or Greek. This word psycho, what does it mean? Psycho, all right, it says figuratively to wax cold. To be made cold, okay, to wax cold. What does it mean if something has waxed cold? Let's ask ChatGPT. What does it mean if something has waxed cold? I.e., we won't give it the Bible definition because it could be biased, right? I.e., the donations waxed cold. All right, waxed cold is an older, somewhat poetic phrase that means something has gradually grown colder, faded, or lost its former warmth or intensity. In this case, if you say the donations waxed cold, it suggests that donations used to be more frequent or generous, but over time they tapered off, cooled down, or lost momentum. The phrase itself comes from an archaic language where wax used to mean was used as a verb meaning to grow or to become, like how a moon waxes or wanes. So waxed cold is saying something's energy or passion has cooled off over time. Okay, and like I said, I use this example because I didn't want it to be biased by, because people say, oh, you use the Bible, that's biased. No, so the donations waxed cold. If the donations waxed cold, that means what? People weren't donating anymore. Okay, going back to the scripture, the love of many shall wax cold. That means what? People aren't loving anymore. All right, and how about if the love of many shall wax cold? Okay, when you hear the love of many shall wax cold, it's often a warning about people becoming less compassionate, caring, or empathetic over time. The Bible phrase, this phrase appears in the Bible, specifically Matthew 24 and 12, and is often interpreted as prophecy about a future where people become increasingly self-centered, hardened, or disconnected from each other. The warmth and kindness that people once showed each other fades, replaced by indifference or even hostility. So, there you go. And that is what has happened. All right, we're getting to the point where the love of many is waxing cold. So I gave you the unbiased one, and then I gave you the one that, of course, was biased in the Bible. And that's, of course, both are accurate, all right, but the Bible's more accurate, okay? So the love of many is waxing cold. These people don't care about each other anymore, all right? They're pure evil. It's all about hatred and greediness, okay? And we have some comments today that I just want to touch on and talk about, all right, and we got them saved, so let me grab another drink, and I'm going to go and get them. All right, so let's go ahead, and we shall get this first one. This is the first one I saved. This is from Reddit. It says, Unethical Life Pro Tip. This is from the Unethical Life Pro Tips Reddit. It's on Popular. These were all, see, as you can see up at the front, at the top, Popular. So these were part of the Popular Reddit, things that are being upvoted. Unethical Life Pro Tip. I'm going to report every Make America Great Again person I know with undocumented family and loved ones. I've seen other people posting this, and I'm on board. The only way these people get to learn and to figure out is when they've been impacted by it. If I could make there be a way for them to watch a family member suffer due to preventable medical treatments, I would do it too. No more when they go low, we go high. This is what they want. This is what they got. So what they're saying is that they're very upset that Trump won. They're very upset. So sad. They're terribly, terribly upset. I was like to use my Trump voice if I can. It's just ridiculous. But he just talks weird. But they're basically saying that they want to deport these motherfuckers now. They're saying, okay, because, in case you didn't know, the majority of the Latino vote, so-called Latino, was Trump, okay, and not Kamala. And so now they're saying, oh, well, we should just get them reported then. Just get them, these once people that were so compassionate and wanted to, oh, they're doing terrible things with ICE. They're deporting people. We want them to stay in the country. We love Mexicans and we love black people. Now that their little woman lost, bam, they're like, get these spicks out the fucking country. These stupid fucking beaners. Get them the fuck out. See how their horns have shown? See how the true colors are being revealed? All right, their horns are showing, man. They're out in the open now. It says, if I could make there be a way to watch a family member suffer. So you want somebody to suffer? You want somebody to suffer. Why? To prove your point? To prove your cause? And you say the Republicans are fucking bad? You're both bad, but man, you look really fucking bad now. You look really bad. Okay? You look really bad because the Republicans, sure, they have some things that aren't great about them, and it's all just a fucking scam scheme anyway with both the fucking political parties. All right? It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, the Electoral College is the one who calls the vote. But it doesn't matter either this year because guess what? Trump still got the House vote, Senate vote, and the Electoral College vote. And guess what? He got the popular vote. The popular vote. You know what the popular vote is? That's the votes you put in. And really the popular vote doesn't matter. They say it matters because the Electoral College goes off the popular vote and puts the votes in where they think it should belong. But that's not really how it works because they can just elect whoever they feel like they want, right? Even if it goes against the popular vote, which it has been like that before. So it's just, you think your vote matters, but it doesn't. But even if it did, it still would have been Trump because the popular vote, it was around the board. Trump all around the board. Popular vote, all right? Senate vote or however it goes. And then the Electoral College vote. All the way around the board, all right? And you're mad about it. So now you're saying, oh, fuck these people. Fuck everybody. Deport them. Get these Mexicans out of the country. They want to do this, then get them the fuck out then. Get them out then. Oh, they want to do this? Cool. Their family members should suffer. They should have an illness and they should suffer. You sound like the devil. You sound like the devil. You know what? You sound like, here it is, you always keep on saying that Trump is a fucking fascist. That's some fascist shit. That's some fascist behavior. You're saying that he's like Hitler. That's some Hitler behavior, right? As you would call it. That's you're sounding bad. You know, well, if they we're going to be on their terms. You're not on their terms. They never did anything like that. You're being the evil ones now, man. And you think that it's doing something. And you guys have to quote Key and Peele, you're outside of your mind. You are outside of your mind. Are you outside of your mind? And that's you're outside of your mind, man. You've lost it, and all these motherfuckers are bugging the fuck out. They're going crazy, saying, "Oh, I want to, I'm gonna start deporting Mexicans and shit." I thought you loved them. I thought you wanted them in the country. Well, yeah, but if they're gonna vote for them, we want them out. Oh, so you want the Mexicans in the country as long as they're, as long as the spicks and beaners and the spooks and the coons and the jigaboos are doing what you want, right? What Massa wants. Right? You want them in the country as long as they're doing what you want, huh? Right? Little white man, all right, little white woman, that's what you want. You want them in the country as long as they can get a good Igor sticker, right? As long as they do your will, all right? Get a good spick sticker, right? And they do what the white man wants. They vote for who you want. If they vote for who you don't want, oh, fuck these spicks and these jigaboos. Get them the fuck out of our country. Get the ships and fucking send them out of here. I don't know, I'm using the southern voice because these are the liberals, just get them out of here. Get these fucking spicks out of here. That's how they talk, all these fucking, these liberals. All the women talk like they're gay men, and all the gay men talk like they're straight women. All right, it just doesn't make sense. It's just weird, and these devils are really showing their fucking colors, man. And it's just bad, man. It's just bad. Now here's some other ones. This is one that was interesting. It said what was this? What did I save this for? What is this? Oh, yeah, this one's basically saying that a war would help them, right? They were basically asking, it says, what's the solution for young men that are leaning to the right? And this person said, with young single men making a hard pivot to the right, the left should not ask how much can we stomach kowtowing to petulant incel demands, right? And they use all these big fucking terms. They use all these stupid fucking terminology. Nobody talks like that. How can we stomach kowtowing to petulant incel demands? Indeed, quite indubitably, we don't like it. Indeed, we should put the popular vote to a stand to see how much this stands on the greater scale of things. It's quite dubious indeed. Nobody fucking talks like that. What are you, a Monty Python skit? Nobody talks like that, man. It says the question is, how do we create a vision of masculinity that is both empathetic while still projecting an aesthetic of strength? This person said there's none. These young men are as delusional as Europe's boys in 1913. They need to spend a couple years chewing barbed wire in a trench, and hopefully many don't come back. That's why I say it for. Hopefully many don't come back. So now you want people deported out of the country. You want people to die because they supported red man bad, orange man bad, ha ha ha, orange man bad. Oh, Trump bad. Why? I mean, sure, he has bad things about him. I mean, they're both fucking bad. Kamala's fucking terrible. She was a fucking prosecutor, man. What do you think a prosecutor's gonna do? Prosecute. She was also known for locking up, quote-unquote, innocent, not really innocent in the Lord's eyes, quote-unquote, innocent black men. And also known for having very harsh penalties within black communities. All right, such as, you know, creating curfews and, you know, hitting them harsher than any other community ever, making an example out of them, right? But she's not bad, all right? She's not bad at all, but Trump is, because Trump wants to close the border and do some other things. Well, I mean, logically, you want to open the border up and you say Trump's a racist for not wanting the border to be locked up. And mind you, I don't like even using the term illegal, because no one should be illegal. All right, I think, you know, if you want to come, go right ahead. Well, I don't know why you'd want to come here, but go right ahead, man. The process, you know, you shouldn't just come over. You know, I'm sure there has to be some process, but it should be easier. But not how they have it. There needs to be some process, though. So, you know, there's not like criminals or people fleeing from some type of, you know, like criminals. Some people, you know, it's just the same thing when people come from other countries or you go to other countries. They want to make sure you're not a fugitive, okay? But other than that, it's not that you have to have some type of job or have a skill. Don't let them come over, you know, just basically run a background check on them, do all that stuff, get them functioning in society, let them all in. Don't make it so damn hard where you got to learn all the presidents. I can't name all the presidents. I'm an American citizen. I can't name all the fucking presidents. I can't even sing the American anthem. I don't even know the whole lyrics to it, all right? I was never even good at it when I was a kid. I don't even know the Pledge of Allegiance, right? And so it's way too hard, man. So, of course, they're going to come over legally. And the other thing is it costs to immigrate, all right? So, and you know, a lot of these white people, they just don't want Mexicans over here, all right? And that's not the problem. The problem is, at the end of the day, is that having an open border like that, you could just have criminals theoretically just come over. And the other thing is, like, they act like it's just a thing with Mexico. You can't go over. You think I could just go over right now? I'm a so-called white-looking person. I can't just go over and immigrate to Russia or Ukraine or Israel, or I can't immigrate to Italy or France or England or any part of the UK. All right, I can't go over to Africa and just, they're going to want me to get a citizenship or get a visa or something to go over there. So are they racist for that? No, they're not racist for that. So you can't say Trump is racist. I mean, he is racist. He said some racist shit and he's done some racist things. He's an Edomite at the end of the day, all right? But you can't say he's racist because of the border situation. Every country has a border policy, okay? But a lot of these guys, they don't even know what makes Trump bad. They don't know that he's Nero. They don't know that he wants to start war and pop war off, even though he's saying that he's going to help war. He wants to help stop the war, you know, because he's friends with Putin. We'll see how that one goes. But he wants to start other wars, right? He wants to war with other people. I'm sure he's going to try to make this war with Israel even bigger, all right, and help out Israel because he's a Zionist, right? He's for Israel, okay? And wouldn't be surprised if he's a small hat in some capacity. But probably not, because, you know, the small hats tend to take care of their own people a little bit better than usual. But and he hasn't. He's been dragged through the mud. So it's just one of those things, man, where like it's these Democrats and these Republicans, they don't realize they're both two. It's one stupid coin, and they're just two sides of it. Okay, some of them have some policies that are more aligned to how things should be, and some of them are completely fucking nuts and loony, okay? But the thing is, the Democrats always prodded themselves as, we're not the racists, we're progression, we're progressionalism, all right, women's rights and all that stuff. But the thing is, soon as their little person doesn't win, all of their morals go out the ballpark, and now all of a sudden they're talking about genocide and killing people and wanting to see people die for their choices, and you know, and wanting to get people deported. That's not very progressive at all. That sounds very fascist. Okay, that sounds like some fascist shit. Let me go ahead and grab a drink. All right. So for someone talking about Trump being a fascist, that sounds pretty fucking fascist. So let's look at some other ones. These are all from these are all black women, so-called black women. This is from Remnant Save 144. This is the elder Yasha Wamba out of GMS Dallas. It says also to the black men. It says also this one kind of got cut off. It says also to the black men for Trump. For child support, something about for child support one day and the cops the next day. No one is, why don't I save that one? Basically she's saying, that if you voted for Trump, we're not going to riot in the streets for you. All right, get fucked. All right, you know, we don't give a shit about you. This one is from another black woman. Is that the Jamaican flag? It says, to the black men in Georgia that voted for Trump, next time a cop has their knee on your necks, please leave us black women out of it. That's some evil shit, man. You got Satan's pit bull. All right, you got Esau's pit bull, right? As Apostle Dahar would call him. They got Esau's pit bull, all right, losing their goddamn mind out here, okay? Acting a fool. And this is just a black woman, all right? It's who would have expected it? All right, supporting the death of black men. Here's another one. It says, I hope Kamala continues to lock black men up. I actually don't care about any of you. Look at her. Look at her. Nuts. Okay? And she's just a coon. All right, you fucking coon-ass bitch. All right, I hope Kamala continues to lock black men up. I don't care about any of you. Yeah, your stance is going to change real quick in the end days. You know, please, I have my own bread. I have my own garment. Fuck you, bitch. Get the fuck up out of here. Please. Nah, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Weren't you Brie aggressive? Weren't you that bitch that was tweeting that? No, that was me. I've changed. Fuck you, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking doo-doo ass hoe. You ain't gonna... And please. Nah, fuck you. Then you can go run someone. What about you, please? Nah, we all know who you are. Fuck off. Get out of here. Please. Take away my reproach. Fuck you, bitch. You dug your puddle. You dug your hole. Sit in it. You sit in it, bitch. See, this is how you are. You just treat women like garbage. You treat men like garbage. So shut the fuck up, man. You treat women like garbage. We say that women have a gender role. Men have a gender role. We have a fucking role. You have a fucking role. Okay? You try to say you're trying to put roles on women. We put roles on ourselves too, man. So we're supposed to be the breadwinner. We're supposed to do all this shit, and what? You just sit around not doing shit, not jack shit, and you just haul around. You don't cook, you don't clean, you don't do nothing. All right? You ain't even get so much as a ring. I don't cook, I don't clean. Let me tell you, I got this ring. Guess what? You don't cook, you don't clean. You want to know why? Because you got a maid. All right? Stupid bitch. All right? And you don't want to cook, you don't want to clean, but the man has to have a triple-digit salary, or a three-figure salary, all right? Ooh, 1K? It needs to be more than that, 2K. Ain't nobody make 2K, all right? The only 2K you're going to see is fucking NBA 2K. That's the only 2K you're going to see around, because ain't no man in your life going to have no fucking... What makes you think that you deserve a man that makes that much money? That's a high-value man. What makes you think you deserve that? Nothing. I don't cook. I don't clean. I hoe around. I've had, 700 dicks. What makes you think that a man even wants you? For what? For what reason? It's ridiculous. Nobody wants your ass, I hope Kamala continues to lock black men up. I don't care about any of you. All right. This is a comment that was also there from Elder Yashwan, but that was great. It says, some black men really hate black women. And this person said, all the man clowns celebrated today. And this person comes back, the only person with sense. It says, imagine hating your own people for the white man. Lady offered everything under... it said, imagine hating your own people for the white man. Oh, I read it out of context. It said, imagine hating your own people for the white man. Lady offered everything under the sun while he never gave one policy. It's like y'all like oppression. And the thing that you don't understand is, imagine hating on your own people for the white man. Well, you're doing that right now. You're doing that right now. You're hating on him. Are you not? Dummy. You have this lady, her name is Asia, says women need to stop dating and having sex with men immediately. I'm not joking or being dramatic in the slightest. Yeah, what are you going to be? You're going to be a lesbian? You're going to give up? Right? These people are outside of their mind, man. All right, Luke 12:2. Let's get it. People are being revealed. This is Luke 12:2. It says, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed unto the housetops. And you don't realize, y'all are the most racist motherfuckers. You try to plane it off. And the thing is, Jake is so ill-informed. I was just talking about this today. Jake is so ill-informed. They'll be like, yeah, I vote Democrat. It's like, oh, so wait, you're for gays? No, I don't like gays. I'm not with that, that Mo shit. It's like, well, the Democrats support it. Oh, I didn't know. Well, I like the I'm a Democrat. Well, wait, don't you go to church? Yeah, I go to church, yeah. Well, don't you know they're against the Bible? They don't like it. They consider it hate speech. Oh, well, see, I didn't know that. Oh, so you're for abortions. No, I don't like abortions. You shouldn't have abortions. You should have, babies. You shouldn't kill babies, because in the Bible it says, thou shalt not kill. Well, don't you know they're for abortion? Well, everything you vote for, Jake, you vote for the Democrat. Why? Because why? You want to know why you vote for them? Because they painted the Republicans as the racist ones, right? They're the racist ones. They're both bad. But the thing is, Jake don't understand what they're doing. It's lack of information, a lack of education. They don't know who they're voting for. A lot of black folk, they would lean into Republican views. If they took a political test, they'd realize that they lean right. Heavily right, mind you. Okay? But they don't understand that. They don't understand that. And it's just, Jake just don't understand anything, man. Jake just don't understand anything. And they don't understand that, and like I said, I don't condone either side, because they're both a bunch of fucking loons at the end of the day. You got MAGA, and then you got a bunch of fucking purple-haired, green-haired weirdos. All right? Moes. All right? Les and Les and all those. I can't say the other one, but right? The Moes, Les and Moes. All right? And it's just it's wild. I mean, you can look it up. Like, the KKK was formed by the Democrats. And y'all are like, oh, well, all these white people, they're the racists, the Republicans, the KKK. No, the KKK is a Democrat. It was funded by the Democrats. Don't take my word for it. Ku Klux Klan not founded by the Democrat. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Now they're covering it up. Back in the day, you were able to find it, and now they're covering it up now. Political ideologies, right wing populism. No, it was originally founded by it was that's how it was originally created. Let's see. So not this. Like it says here, the KKK was founded by Democrats, but not the party. What is that supposed to mean? They say it's the Democratic Republicans. Sure. See, I know for a fact that it was created by the Democrats, because they came up with that big thing back in the day that when people would say, oh, well, the party switched. All right, what is the Republicans now were once called Democrats, and the Democrats that you know now are once called Republicans, which is just confusion, okay? And the thing is that these Democrats, all right, and these Republicans, they're both racist. They're both Edomites, okay? And like it says right here in verse 2, for there's nothing, I'll read it as it is, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known, okay? So it's getting to the point where everything's just being revealed. So you're Edomites. Doesn't matter if you're blue or red. You don't like black folk, so-called. You don't like so-called Mexicans. You don't like so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You don't like Jake. You don't like Israel. We get it. Real Israel. Okay? Real Israelites. Okay? Not Israelis, but Israelites. You don't like us. You don't like our people. Right? And if a European over there was to say, I'm Jewish, that's fine. If an Irish person was to say, we're the Jews, that's fine. Okay? If the Russians were to say, we're the Jews, that's fine. Okay? Soon as you have a brown person saying that they're a black person specifically, you're oh, hell no. All right? Even if some of the Palestinians were to say, we're real Jews, we are Jews. All right, we are Jewish. You would have no problem with it. As soon as you have some black folk with afros saying they're Jew, oh hell no, absolutely not. It's the white people. White people are the Jews. It's all. This whole society's founded on racism, man. And these Democrats are down with it too. They try to hide it by going out and having some white guilt. They go out and do these things like BLM rallies and all that and stuff, and just make the cause. They just make it worse than it was. All right, they end up causing more issues, more violence. All right, they fucking taunt. Here it is. Jake's trying to protest. They go and taunt. What are you gonna do, piggy? What do you do, cop? Fuck the police! Fuck the police! You're gonna have all this shit and inciting. It's just ridiculous, man. It's completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. And I got a couple more. Let me grab a drink. I got a couple more. God damn it. I'm trying to grab a drink here. I'm going to grab a couple more of these posts. I'm going to get ready to close out. I don't know how long I've been going. Probably 30-ish minutes, 40 minutes. Something along those lines. How long? Let's see. 40-ish minutes. Yeah. So, right here, this is it says unethical life pro tip. I have a neighbor who's a huge MAGA fan. He is a Mexican American and his 2 parents are here illegally and live with him. How would I go about reporting him and getting them deported? I'm in Florida. This person says, I imagine you just contact ICE. It says there's even a tip line on their website. It says also I know where they work under the table, and I'm pretty sure they don't report income to the IRS. Which of the two is a faster road to deportation? See, these motherfuckers want to get these people deported. You're evil. Congratulations, you're evil. All right? You're actually evil. And 3.2 thousand people liked this specific comment that you made, and 29,000 people liked your post. That's crazy. If all 29,000 of you would have went out and voted, see, I'll play your game. Not that voting will get anything, right? But they say that 12 million Democratic voters did not turn up. And you're blaming Trump. You're blaming Trump. You're blaming the people. You're blaming the people that did show up for Trump. His people showed up. Trump's people showed up. And you're blaming the people that voted for Trump. Why don't you blame the 12 million Democrats that didn't fucking show? The registered Democrats that did not show. Why not blame them? Why are you blaming Trump? Why not blame your 12 million that didn't show up? Why didn't you show up? Why didn't you show up? You didn't. So, here's another one. These are all from the same thread. It says, honestly, this is where I'm at right now. Fuck these people. They voted for this. They had their chances. We tried. Give them what they wanted, and may they choke on it. And, it's just, they're just showing their true colors. They're showing their true colors. I said the real unethical life pro tip would be to break into their house, steal his passport and birth certificate so he can't prove that he's an American citizen, and then report him. It says it's a bonus point if you plant fake Mexican documents. This person said, put some Tupperware containers in their fridge labeled dog and cat, maybe perro and gato if it makes it more believable. It says, I thought it was just the Haitians. Maybe put Chen in chat too, just to have your xenophobe bases covered. Right? And that's what these people are doing. Now they're advocating for this. It's just a joke. No, it's not. And it's funny. And somebody here in the comments down, this is where people are now, they're calling them out. It says, how quickly y'all went from caring about them to wanting to report them because you lost the game. We lost. Get the fuck out of our country, spick. Right? That's what you've got. It says the point is it isn't a game. This is real life with consequences. One which may get you deported when the candidate you vote for cracks down on illegals. Well, yeah, he's not going to go and check every fucking house. But yeah, if you're going to have people fucking reporting undocumented people, guess what? A lot of Republicans don't even sit around and go and report undocumented people, right? But now you're worse than them. You're worse than them, right? This person said, I'd say that the mask slips, but they rip them off and reveal the real ugly person underneath the first chance, saying about the Republicans, right? So, this person said, is it bad to have the trees that voted for the axe get axed? This person said, then don't pretend you ever cared about the trees in the first place then. That's true, man. These people are letting their evils be known. This person said, law and order, build the wall, facts over feelings, blah, blah, blah. I want them out of my fucking country. That's the person that posted this, right? Accomplished City 485. Here it is. I want them out of my fucking country. That sounds like some fucking Nazi shit. I want them out of my fucking country. This person says, that's literally what Make America Great Again says. Why are you upset about Trump winning? You apparently not only agree with his policy, you actively want to help him achieve it. This person says, I want to point out that he hasn't said he was a MAGA. This person said, what? LMAO, yes, he did. He didn't state that he was a MAGA, but yeah, look at him. All right? That's how it goes. All right? That's how it goes. So, that's how the cookie crumbles, as they would say, man. These are obviously Democrats. He's upvoting and you know, communicating with these people that are pushing the whole Kamala thing. So yes, he's a Kamala supporter, man. And we're getting to the point where people are going to go run around with axes and hack each other up and kill each other. There's going to be a civil war and shoot each other. It's not going to be good, man. It's going to be great, but it's not going to be good. So let's get Matthew 24 and 10. And we had that, actually, because we got 24 and, what was it? We got 11 earlier, didn't we? 12. But Matthew 24 and, what was it, 11? 10. Right here. Verse 10. And then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. And that's the point we're getting to. People are, you know, getting offended. All right, they don't like what's being said. They don't like what people are talking about. You voted for a different color than me, yada, yada, yada. And they're going to betray one another. These people are, that's betrayal. Here it was, this person that you said you wanted to protect and help, and you wanted to stay in the country. Now you're going to betray them and say, you know what, fuck you. I don't give a shit now. Fuck you. Get out of the country. Oh, your parents are here and they can't vote anyway? They can't vote anyway. Oh, that's fine. You're going to get deported. All right, you're going to get deported. All right. Your parents are going to get deported because of what you did. Why do their parents deserve that? That's some evil shit. You're evil. Congratulations. Here, round of applause. Let me put the phone down. Congratulations. You're evil. You win. You're evil. You're evil. All right? That's some evil shit. That's some evil ass shit. Republicans weren't even saying that type of shit. You know, when Trump won, they didn't say, cool, now that Trump's in office, we can get some spics deported. No. It's the Democrats that say it. Isn't that interesting? How the veil slips. How the mask slips. Really. Literally. All right? How the mask slips. All right? How your pants drop and your big old ass is right out and open for everybody to see. You're showing your ass, man. You're showing your ass. Ugh. Second address 5 and 2, and then we're going to close out. And I hope, call all Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the Most High continues to reveal these devils, and their true color shows out more and more and more and more. I think these devils are going to try, I honestly think they're going to try to do something with this whole Trump presidency. I don't know. It's not looking good. Civil war, something's about to break out. Because these people are losing their goddamn minds, okay? And like I say, I have my predictions, but I'm going to keep them to myself. All right, you know how my last one went with Kamala. I really thought she was going to win. I guess not. Surprising. But, hey, man, it really shows what type of people these people really are, right? Here it was, they talk about vote, and apparently they didn't even show up, 12 million. And that could just be bullshit. You know the whole election's rigged anyway, but it's interesting, man. But I have my predictions, man, because, hey, man, who knows? You know, Trump could make it. The only prediction I'll give you is that it's not a prediction, it's a thought. And, again, this isn't the Bible, so you don't got to take it because, you know, men's words mean nothing. It's all about the Bible. You know, they say when there's that scripture, let me get it. Let me go and get it. For when they shall say peace and safety, First Thessalonians 5 and 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And I was talking about this earlier with my wife, is that it could happen. It could be that everything is about to get really good, right, for America, quote unquote, right, for these people. Trump could restore the economy. There could be a point in time where the Ukraine war shuts down for a time being, right, because he's friends with Putin, and Putin said he was going to end it. We'll see if that's true or not. But there could be a time where that war comes to a halt. And the war in Palestine and Israel is still going to continue because, again, he's a Zionist. He's not going to let that happen. He's going to allow Palestine to be completely obliterated before he stops Israel from doing anything. But the economy could boom again. Gas prices could go down. Food prices could go down. Everything could be restored to a better point, and quote unquote, America could be made better again. And 1 Thessalonians 5:3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Something could happen, you know. They've already had, you know, I'm not going to even mention that. But there's already been, you know, people saying all crazy types of comments about Trump. We don't know if they'll try to do something to him, all right, for real this time, and not just a fake staged coup or a false flag, red flag event, all right? They could do something that's really real, okay? Or they could, you know, or halfway through the presidency, they could say, oh, you know, because he's a felon, yada, 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 that they can impeach him for real this time. Who knows? And then something could happen, and then, you know, they could either put another president in, someone like Kamala, or someone even worse. Who knows who that could possibly be? You know, Clinton tries again or something. And, because we know she's an evil bitch. She's super evil. And she was all with that. Her internal documents that leaked and everything, talking about soul feasting and all these weird witchcraft events, man, she's really with that elite behavior. And you don't know. Something like that could happen. And peace and safety, America could look like it's restored under Trump because, you know, everything's great. We've got the economy. We're doing better than we ever had, folks. And all these Americans, woo, America! And then all of a sudden, boom, bam, overnight something happens. And like it says, 1 Thessalonians 5:3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. They could hit them blindside, completely out of left field. Boom! What? Oh, we didn't see this coming, man. Everything was great. Nah, for a time, right? Peace and safety for a little bit, and then sudden destruction cometh, right? So that could be the case where that happens again. That's just a. I think that could be what happens again. That's just a theory. All right, that's just something. That's just a thought. All right, it's not necessarily the case. All right, like I said, it's just men's words speaking, just theory, just food for thought. Something like that could happen because we know that, you know, there's going to be a time of peace and safety, and then all of a sudden, boom, all hell's going to break loose. Could happen under Trump. He could make America great again, right? And then all of a sudden, wham, something comes out of the left field that nobody expected, and it's the worst fucking thing ever, and Jacob's trouble starts. Okay, and after all, he is Nero. All right, he has that Romanness about him, and he could be, you know, we got to get the digi chip. All right, we're running out of resources. All right, blah 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 blah. Right, and you have to go and get this chip. Yada yada yada. It could happen. All right, under a Roman rule, absolutely. They're all Roman, but a Roman emperor like that, right? Could be. All right, could be that, you know, we're here, you know, Lord willing, we're not. I don't think we are, but even the apostles talk about it. You know, we don't know if we're going to be here for another 4 or 7. There could be another election. Somebody worse could come that we don't even know about. Who knows? We just don't know at the end of the day. We're hoping that's not the case. We're hoping we get out of here, okay, swiftly, all right, and Lord willing, as members of the elect. But at the end of the day, we just don't know. We know that there's some events that have to happen. Prophecy has to be fulfilled. Famine of the word. We're hoping it happens sooner than later. But at the end of the day, we just don't know. It's not looking like there's going to be another, 6-7 years. Could there be another 4 years? Maybe. It's not. I mean, it's like it's, but you can't just tell because, 2020, we thought we were out right then and there. It looked bad. All right. And it's been, 4 years since then now, almost 5 years since then now. So it's one of those things where we just got to wait. All right. We are waiting on the Lord. Okay. We can't rush him. Okay. Prophecies have to align, all right? But we are hopeful to get out of here soon. We're hopeful to get out of here next year, or if not, the year out of that. Or if not that, the year out of that, after that. We, as quickly as possible, as swiftly as possible, because we want to get out of this place, right? That's some goofy change up in the music, but I'm going to let it stay. But, yeah, man, so we're hoping, to get out of here, on good terms, all right, as parts of the elect, during, the end, all right, on chariots, as members of the elect, all right, sooner than later, okay? But we're waiting on the Lord at the end of the day, okay? We can't rush him. So, it's good for a man to quietly and hope and wait for, the Lord. All right? Wait. Patience. Okay? Patience. There's another scripture that talks about patience. Can't remember how it goes. Let me see. That might be the... I got quite a bit more time on that. Let's see if it's in here. I mean, Psalms 37:7 has it pretty much. Verse 7, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Okay, just because these Edomites are going to do, you might see it might, and that's another thing, that like I said, if that ends up happening and you see it, quote unquote, make America great again, remember that there has to be a, peace and safety, and then sudden destruction come. You can't fret because you see, oh, look, no, these devils are doing even better. Oh, man. No, just know, hey, man, there's always a calm before the storm. So that's that. I got one more scripture, and then we're going to go ahead and close out. We're going to get 2 Esdras 5:2. All right, 2 Esdras 5:2, and we're going to go ahead and close out. 2 Esdras 5:2 reads, but iniquity shall be increased. We're going to start from 1. Verse 5 and verse 1, it says, nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. So we're getting to the point where there's more and more wickedness, man. These devils' true colors are being revealed. Doesn't matter if you're Democrat or Republican, you're being revealed, man. You're both Edomites. You both hate Jake. Okay, you both call us all sorts of bywords. All right, spicks, spooks, coons, jigaboos, wetbacks, whatever you want to call us. All right, and we know your true colors, man. You call us all these different names. All right, and you just expect us to sit back and take it, man. And the difference is that we're not going to do anything about it, but the Lord's watching all those things, man. He's seeing those things happen, and he's not quite so happy about it, all right, especially when you're messing with the apple of his eye, okay? And, these devils are being revealed, man, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It's great. We're glad to see it. It's good to see it. It's a great thing, wonderful thing, awesome thing, great thing. Great, it's a good thing, all right? And call all Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for it, because now you're starting to see, Jake is starting to see that they have no friends, all right, of this world, all right? The Democrats are against them, the Republicans are against them, everybody's against you, all right? It's you against the world, man. These devils don't like you, all right? The true colors are being revealed. Red and blue, they don't like you, all right? So that's it. That's been the lesson. These devils' true colors are being revealed, man. And if I see any more crazy comments, I might post them in a community post as a little update. But yeah, that's that, man. So we're going to go ahead and close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Shalom, your brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. This place is heating up, man. We're almost out of here. Lord willing, until next one, shalom.